Bathroom door frame. Okay, here we go.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yes.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yeah.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Yes.
Then the killer ran after her.
Yes.
And they got into the bathroom.
Yes.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because
Yeah.
Sayaka had locked it.
Wait, no, we don't know that.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Exactly. We could have locked the bathroom even if we wanted to.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck. Huh? What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy
Oh
door...
yeah. I'm just so lucky to be here.
That's not lucky at all.
Well, actually, it kind of is, because it's been proving my innocence lately.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Ooh, that's a good idea. That's good. Well, they thought it was her room. But wait, no, hang on.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake. Thanks
Oh, yeah.
to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The nameplates were changed. That was probably Sayaka's doing. She had to change the nameplates, so they thought they were in the woman's bathroom. Or the woman's room. The killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime, what they didn't know was the crime took place. Yeah, they didn't know.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
I love that guy.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and
Yep.
they would have had to break through.
Yeah.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident.
That's true.
But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
These are long cases, aren't they? Wow.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
But they didn't know that, you idiot.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Exactly.
That is a definite possibility.
Man, you're still not convinced, are you, man?
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Which is everybody else besides us?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
We don't know.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
No, I'm saving this one.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Oh yeah, what happens then?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No,
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
that's a stupid idea.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, one question, alright.
Oh, you...
What does that mean?
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
I love they're all at each other's throats, it's great.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That was a very tricky subject we didn't understand.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Because we were thinking that maybe she would have let the person in, but we know she wouldn't have done that, which is even more strange.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
No, because it was in the room.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
I don't know about that. Sure he wasn't lying?
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
Let him himself in?
Could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
That's the most obvious solution, but I don't know. It's the one that's probably the most bewildering of all.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds
How would
like
they get
someone
in?
doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
She asked me to do something particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Wait. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, what evidence would I have that showed that they wouldn't have let them in? Well, right here, signs of a struggle. That's not it, right? Oh, crap.
Shoot.
Oh, shoot. Okay. We switched keys? Maybe?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
What? Oh. Oh. Oh man, that's a whole nother dimension. It's just... Oh man.
Huh?
What if that wasn't... But why would she lie about that?
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
She played us like a damn fiddle. Then, ugh, I knew there was something wrong with her.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two, in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room, okay? Wait, when did we get this? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No.
We didn't write it.
I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also
Oh,
bears
yeah,
a perfectly
duh.
legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then the note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why?
Yeah, why would she write that?
Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Alright.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Yeah, that's the thing. If it was in my room, maybe the killer got it? Maybe they're the person who attacked her?
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
I guess.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh god. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we got new crap showing up. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Okay, screwed up. I missed something. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is it has to be because of what got switched between mine and Sayaka's rooms.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place, it specifically says, my
Hang on.
room.
Let me check this one. Wrong. Wrong.
Shoot!
I'm an idiot.
Sayaka and Makoto's, but in the note, it specifically said, I see. Then they would have gone exactly.
The room.
That Makoto...
There we go. That's the one.
That's wrong.
That's the one I meant to get.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Oh, she didn't know that.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room?
Yes.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No.
Right? Okay, then who did it?
Only one person who could switch the nameplates. The only person who knew that we switched rooms. Sayaka.
I got it!
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
I figured this out before,
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I want to talk to you about, just us two, in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room, okay? Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Yeah.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that,
I mean, if she wasn't scared in the first place, then why even switch rooms to begin with? That's what I don't understand.
we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
I'm curious to see who this is going to be. Who's going to be the killer?
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But maybe not.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Man, there's gonna be some kind of, like, eureka moment where I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, it was all so obvious from the beginning and I'm just too stupid to see it.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Because of the stuff on her hand. Uh-oh. Okay, the gold stuff on her hand. Wait, do we... Okay, let's do the sword first. Okay, no, never mind.
Shoot.
Never mind, okay, never mind. It's because of her wrist got the gold stuff on it.
I got it!
I was thinking,
All
well,
you have to do is
show
take
the
a good
sword.
look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right, and there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see.
Yep.
And so the truth draws ever
Ooh,
closer.
it is. It's getting close.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna see who's gonna be betrayal. What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death. That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more. Oh my god, more? More? Are you getting used to these non-stop? Well, I kind of am until you keep throwing curveballs. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to... Oh my god, really? If you come up with the wrong combinations, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. Okay. Press and release the LB to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down the LB button. Okay. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to meat. What? Jerk. I'm not gonna blow this, man. I'm like an hour into this. Oh god, oh, we got 3. Replica short seat, the kitchen knife set, and the replica sword. Okay. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Yeah?
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Wait, hang on. Oh crap.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
Screwed up.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit
Dang
took
it.
that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
Okay, hang on. Let's
And
go.
that's exactly what happened.
Maybe I should just listen to these first before I do anything. The person with the sword really did attack first. And then there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged, which was the sheath.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong. Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Like a knife.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's
Sorry, dude.
going
I got
on.
10 minutes, man. I gotta blow through
If
this.
the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Exactly.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Most likely.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Exactly.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all.
Yeah.
There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
If you want, well, their palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right?
There was no gold dust on the palms, so if she would never have held the sword.
The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Why don't we, like, check everyone's hands?
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
But why would you do that?
Sorry, but I don't think so.
That seems really frivolous at that point.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What's wrong with you?
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coat out for hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime. The water gets shut off.
I got it!
I forgot about that.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh God.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Alright, alright.
An insult, obviously.
Alright, everyone, we're getting off track here.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Yes.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The killer, obviously. The killer had the kitchen knife after all. They were wielding both the sword and the knife, and attacked Sayaka with both at once. If they had both weapons, how would the scratches have gotten on the sheath? I don't see any way for that to happen.
Shoot!
Oh shit. Oh, without the... I'm an idiot. I read that wrong. I read that wrong.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Wait, no, I did read that wrong. What?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
So Sayaka was luring someone there to kill them. Oh.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Oh.
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Nope, it all makes sense. But what about the numbers?
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
And it just went south. What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
Why didn't I see that? That was so obvious.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Because, I was thinking because it's like, she took the knife from the kitchen, right? That makes sense. But we already had the sword there for defense, so why would she need the knife?
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Yeah.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
to put the blame on me. That's why she never touched the sword.
Was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Oh my god.
A possibility. Is
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
I knew she was too chummy for her own good. Oh, I knew it.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
True.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Makoto. Wow. Wow. My mind. It's like so warped right now.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
It's probably why she got all buddy-buddy with us. Well, that and we have the room next door. Maybe that's why.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
She's not wrong on that one.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
I know, man.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
But we still don't know who that is.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
I don't know, dude. It's looking pretty true.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument!
Have we?
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who
Are
did
you even
it.
watching this, man? This is getting exciting. Well, of course it's not exciting to you. You know who did it, but...
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
everyone's like, oh, man.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Okay. If she wanted someone to meet them in her room with that weird note, it most likely was a man, because it's just kind of a flirty way to do things. So I can probably rule out all the women.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
I know. Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to find out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go. Alrighty, everybody. I'm gonna end the video off here, and I'm going to we're gonna find out who the killer is in the next episode. So, take it easy, everybody.